Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Comedians on Topic podcast.
Yes. So today we would like to thank you all for 150 views. We're really proud of it.
It's a humbling experience.
It's a humbling experience. You know, we're far away from 10,000 to earn our first penny or paycheck from the YouTube, but we're really happy to say that we got 150 views. So
on the channel,
you got us to that 1%. Please help us to get to that 99. Alright. So
and also want to thank the for 10 subs. It's a
Yes.
small but important milestone.
we got 10 subs. So we're gonna one day we're gonna stick that up to Logan's face and be like, Logan, Paul, we got 10 subs. So keep that in mind. One day, it will happen.
And we also have a new interesting and pleasant update. We now have better cameras. We're now shooting this video in 1080p in widescreen, not just ugly full screen, in professional widescreen.
Yes. Alright,
I'm very proud of this new update, honestly.
me too. Anyway, so today we're going to be talking about something important. So have you ever wondered why none of the superheroes were ever caught? So like if you look at it, Supergirl, for those that follow Supergirl on the show, in DC, she many times just like leaves the building or whatever, or her house, and just flies out. Alright, now
Sure.
the thing is, everyone always wonders who is Supergirl, who is Arrow, who is Flash, right?
Like their identity.
Yeah, everyone always wonders what are these heroes' identities and like stuff. And like nowadays we got like a bunch of cameras put like everywhere, right? So like if there will be any like unusual behavior, like a girl stripping down into like those tight that tight shirt and tight skirt, and just fly out the
Costume.
window, and with the S on it, that should cause her to be exposed and where she lives and everything.
I feel like in our modern society of everything and everywhere being on surveillance cameras, I think it would literally be impossible to become Supergirl or just any Supergirl in general.
Yeah.
And maybe except Batman, because Batman can do anything. He's just.
Batman could just do everything.
I don't know. He's
He
an
got
exception
special,
to
he got
every rule.
special underwear so like Superman can't look into them.
Yeah, that's true.
Now what really surprised me, why would Superman even look there? But like, just put that aside.
I think that's a topic for another video.
Superman has been single for a few days. Just put that aside.
He's not saying he has Lois Lane.
What?
He has Lois Lane.
The point is,
Maybe he's bi. That's all.
he's bi. He's interesting. Like in 2019, that's completely out. Superman. We're not even angry at you. Just look at Batman in his underwears all the time. But remember, Batman has his stuff here.
Hey, can I just a side comment? Can we just all respect Batman's way of life and thinking? He doesn't trust anybody. He has a backup plan for his backup plan. Can we just respect that? He doesn't depend on anybody in his life.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't even trust his best friend
Remember,
Superman.
this is not a part of the podcast. Anyway, back to the thing. Don't mind David. He just one of his visions he just got. Yeah.
Vision?
So visions, yes. So
You mean lucid dreams?
lucid dreams, yes. So now, also, I've always been wondering.
I
So-
still see your shadows in my room.
Yeah. You're about to,
Can't take back the love that I gave you.
why are you saying that
I
right
don't know, because lucid dreams.
now?
That says it all.
Honestly,
Oh.
we're in the middle of
Okay,
a
okay,
podcast.
okay.
Just shh. Okay, just
Keep going.
Anyway, dude, you got something to say? Say it. Come on. Or else you're gonna get kicked out again. Come on.
It's your turn to say.
Alright. So for example, like what's his name? For those people that follow Flash, there's like DeVoe who just figures out Flash's identity and decides to keep it secret. Like what? Or like Joker, for example, in The Dark Knight when he approaches Batman, he gets tasered by his mask or whatever.
What?
And when he goes towards Batman, when
Who gets tasered, Batman or Joker?
Joker gets tasered. He
Is that at the end
reaches
of the
out.
movie?
No, it's not. Remember, like he's looking at Batman. Okay, and Batman's riding on his motorcycle, and you're like, and then Batman he couldn't run over Joker because of his fear and confidence and all that. So he smashes into a car nearby, and then he's knocked out. Okay, and Joker just skips towards him and decides to just take it off, and then he has like this collar right here.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Okay. Like, keep going.
There's way more ways of taking off someone's mask. Like if you're a person like Joker,
Like what? Just taking a knife and just slashing it?
seems reasonable, doesn't it? Oh, you could.
Okay,
the thing
actually,
is, Batman
no,
was
that's
like
not
Batman was like knocked out for like how long? 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Joker had plenty of
No,
time.
you know what? Actually,
Joker had plenty of time to like pull, pull,
I actually
stretch,
disagree with that. Think
mask.
about it. Because Batman's mask is like made out of like I don't know, like indestructible material, bulletproof armor. You can't just rip bulletproof armor.
Okay, I understand. Okay, so
And you can't take it off.
we're gonna leave that again. There's no flaws in.
Okay, I think
there's no flaws in Batman.
in this situation, Batman doesn't have flaws. He's an exception to every single possible rule.
Yeah, just like our channel. We have no flaws, except for the fact that I invited David to join us here. But
David?
Other than that, we have no flaws. Right, David? Oh, wrong person to ask. Anyway.
Wrong person asking the question, I think.
Yes. Alright, so David, now speak. Why would you think that superheroes are just... They're not right. Like, it doesn't make sense. Why would a person not be caught? Okay, so here's... okay, so for those that follow Beast Boy, right? That's the name?
Beast Boy?
Beast Boy? The kid I could turn...
Yeah. The green
So how
guy.
did he turn into that dude? The green dude. How did he turn into that green dude?
He can turn into animals, not human.
I know, but how did he turn into that dude?
Into the animal?
Yeah.
I don't know. DNA.
Dumbass. He got bitten by a wild African monkey. That is what happened. Yeah, I read.
I know he got bitten by something. I don't know what
He got bitten by a wild African monkey. Now tell me, we're from a wild African monkey. Like, I get bitten by David all the time when we fight. Do you become a tiger or what else?
You're gonna have a wet rumble after this video's done.
Shh. You don't want to expose how you get beaten up on the video. Come on, bro. Keep quiet. Alright. He could turn to any animal, technically, right? Yeah, he could turn.
Yeah, I guess.
Alright. So how could that green dude, which was bitten by a wild African monkey, turn into a bunch of things? Now tell me, does that make sense? See, I saw a video on Instagram how this monkey starts chasing after a human. It bit him. So in 2 years, we're gonna see him become a Beast Boy. Boy Beast. How do you call him?
Beast Boy.
Beast Boy. Yeah.
Beast Boy.
Alright. Now, does it make sense?
I
what
feel
goes
like
on in these writers' minds, David?
I feel like this is all sci-fi, and there's so much science fiction, and there's so much
doesn't make sense.
fake.
Like,
It's fake science. If you think
understand,
about
but like,
it,
if you look at the
science.
creation of Wolverine and all that, like it's sort of they sort of explain themselves, you know?
Yeah, they
You
do.
sort of like explain like the chemicals or like in Flash. For
It's
example.
fake science. That's all it is. It's like science that makes sense if you believe it, but in
there
reality, it doesn't
there is no
exist.
science involved.
No, but they
a wild
make it
African
as.
monkey, a wild African monkey
They
bites
make
an
it look-
African dude, and he becomes something.
Yeah, but it's like
There's nothing to explain, David.
they explain it with like this monkey has some kind of virus or like a mutation, and that when the
So
specific.
not only does Africa have Ebola, now we could turn people into Beast Boys. So what we're dealing here...
I think we have a real crisis on our hands sometimes.
we have a real crisis.
Yeah.
Like, why don't we have 100 subs? What's going on with this YouTube?
The world is really falling apart. You can just notice it. Look at the view count of this video, and it will tell you everything you need to know about the world right now.
But then again, the world could be saved. What needs to happen for the world to be saved? How
You need to sub to this channel
Yes.
and get all the views and tell all your friends about it. Spread the word. Spread the love.
Yes. Yes, David. Yes. That's right.
Exactly. Okay. What
Whatever gets
makes
us the
no
views you could do. Man.
what makes no sense in superheroes?
I ask you.
Let's take this up a notch. What doesn't make sense is super villains like Killer Croc.
Crack.
Killer Croc, Batman villain. He is a human that has a rare skin disorder, if I remember correctly, and it makes him grow scales like a lizard.
Yeah.
And now he looks like a 10-foot crocodile man. Does that make sense to you?
Nigga? Nigga, bro? What, nigga? What's going on? David, keep going. I'm disturbed.
Let me keep preaching this.
Preach us, bro.
Yes. Why would this mutation cause him to grow scales, make him green, and give him super giant status?
I honestly don't know. We just gotta thank the person that writes these stuff, you know?
I know.
He got imagination, you know? He got imagination. Also, another question is, how many times did Joker die, bro? In Gotham, for example, that guy was legit stabbed.
Technically, he's not Joker. Like the guys in Gotham,
Jerome
none of
Valeska?
them are true Joker. They're not actually Joker. They're like a fake Joker.
They are Joker.
No, they are not.
Okay.
The real Joker
Thing
is
they
Jack
are,
Napier.
They are considered Jokers.
For the show, but they're not.
Now,
Cause look,
explain
look.
this to me. Okay.
The real Joker happens when Batman's like an adult. Right now, Batman's still a kid, so none of them are actually true villains at all. They're like fake villains.
That's true. Alright, but listen to this. For those people that follow Gotham, okay, we should speak more like specific, you know?
Yeah, okay, sure.
So, for those that follow Gotham,
Mm-hmm.
I watch their movies every single Thursday, I think nowadays. That guy gets stabbed in the neck by Leo something?
Gallivan?
Leo Galvan, yeah.
Actually, no, that was just a random name. I'm not
No,
sure
it
if
is
that was
right.
it.
It is right.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Leo Galvan.
Dang, I'm smart. I have all the memories.
He gets stabbed. And then what's it called? He falls on the floor. Okay, and then he's buried. He's not buried. He's like kept in like special like storage. Right?
Yeah, pod.
Now what happens? Some guy just wakes up one day. You know, he's like, bro, I had a vision. You know, today I'll just shock Jerome Valeska to the max. You know, keep shocking him, be worse than a Nazi, and keep like putting my tests on him. You know, alright. And eventually he will wake up. As stupid as it sounds, he actually did wake up. Alright? So guys, wake up and subscribe.
Open your eyes.
Open your eyes.
Realize the true facts.
Yeah. Anyway.
Can you really live with yourself? Can you really...
Yeah, but I think we're like
Keep going.
influencing people too much to subscribe. Leave it there. You want to subscribe? You must subscribe.
You must.
Yes.
You will never be able to enjoy life to the fullest, to the max.
It's like,
if don't.
you want to look like us?
Oh, and also like is even more.
Like
important.
is like touches our heart even more. You mean so much more.
Yeah. It gets us right in the feels.
Yeah, it gets
Right
us
in the
right
feels.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, my eyes, tears, you know.
Hey, do you know what the ultimate sci-fi show is?
I think 90% of our videos are just like talking about subscribing.
No.
So we're
too
gonna talk
professional
more.
for that.
We're gonna talk more. David, we don't care about your ideas. Let's talk about the topic.
Do you know what the ultimate show is?
What?
The ultimate sci-fi show?
Yes.
Wayward Pines. Have you heard of it before?
No, I'm not.
It's about the show where there's this.
Does this have to do with our topic?
Yeah, we're talking about sci-fi and TV shows.
Weren't we talking about why?
No, we're just talking about sci-fi.
Okay,
and
sure.
Okay, but I feel it's about the show where there's apparently the planet is having like evolving, like like evolution and everything,
Yeah.
and like now the humans are evolving back into like these like not monkeys but like super smart hunter monkeys.
So we're trying to prove Darwin's theory.
No, but like the whole point of this is there's this mad scientist who realizes the world is slowly evolving,
Yeah.
and so he creates this pods that lets you sleep for like thousands of years.
Yes.
So the world can wait till all the monkeys die, and so then the regular normal humans can start like multiplying.
How's that a show? It's just people sleeping.
Like the show is about how they wake up. It's like a psychological thriller.
Wait, the whole show is about them just sleeping?
No.
That's your favorite show?
No. The show's about them waking up, and like
Yo,
nobody.
we're providing you guys with like knowledge here.
What's funny
Alright,
is
like that's the show you guys shouldn't look at right now. But okay, so you're watching people sleep in coffins.
No,
Is that
no.
is that what you said?
the first episode starts with them waking up.
Oh, they're waking up.
Yeah,
And they
what's-
become monkeys.
No, what's funny is since the man who did all this is a mad genius,
Yeah.
he doesn't tell anyone that at the time actually passed. They still think they're in modern times.
Yeah.
They don't know they're in the future.
Wait, so
And-
how do you make them fall asleep though?
I don't know.
Just beat the shit out of them, put them in a
he
coffin.
brainwashed them or something. They wake up in a hospital,
Hospital.
and they think they're in the small town, but it's surrounded by like a huge like wall/fence, and nobody knows how to get out of the town, and everybody thinks it's just a weird town, and people think they're still in the modern times, but really they're in the future, and they don't realize that there's like a bunch of killer monkeys that want to like get into the town and just kill everybody.
Killer monkeys, you said.
Yeah. That's the best word I got for it. You should actually watch the show. It's incredible. It's 2 seasons, but
Killer monkeys.
it's not killing monkeys. It's like humans that look like monkeys, but their main thing is that they kill. They're hunters.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The show is not exactly.
You suffering from something? No, seriously, to watch these shows, bro.
You kill me sometimes, man.
Yep. Like I'm a killer monkey, you know.
It's
Yeah,
a
so
classic.
heads up, watch out.
Shyamalan made it. He's the director. Shyamalan.
Post Malone.
Shyamalan.
Oh, Shyamalan.
That's the guy who made all the the creepy movies. He's like
Uh-huh.
he's in charge. He makes all the
Gotcha.
creepy movies. Yeah.
Oh,
It's his thing.
Gotcha.
The newest movie that came out like this year, like a couple weeks ago, Unbreakable, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, he directed it.
Back to the thing.
Yes.
So.
So.
Did you guys watch Black Lightning? Wait, no. Back to the thing. So I was talking about Superman. Oh, it's just super. Like it's really been it really been turning my brain for a long time, and I couldn't think straight. Okay, and I've been failing a lot of grades because of this. Alright, what really creeps me out is, so Superman, for example, does he wear a mask?
Clark Kent does, but Superman
Does he
doesn't.
wear a mask?
No.
Does he wear any protection of the eyes or anything?
No.
Like in any of those? Like,
Clark Kent does, but not Superman.
alright.
Yeah.
Now explain to me, how is it that by putting on glasses are you unnoticeable? So here, he puts on the glasses, he's Clark Kent. Alright, taking off, he's Superman. And no one notices. It's all fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so how does that make sense? He doesn't change his haircut or anything. He
You
doesn't
know-
dye his hair before going on a mission. You
I
know?
I think it's actually a I think that's something like a psychologist actually had a name for.
You say
but-
a sexual psychologist?
No. What? It's a psychologist.
Oh, okay.
So there's this condition of human brains that when they're enjoying something, even if it doesn't make sense, even if it's unrealistic, if they'll enjoy it, they'll pretend it's possible and it's real. Because they
Yeah, but
want
not
it
when you're
to be real.
searching for Superman.
What?
See, many times
They
many
realize
times
how
people
stupid.
aren't happy.
Listen, they realize how stupid it is that Superman can be hidden by glasses, but they choose not to care about that because they're enjoying him. It's a It's not a disorder. No. It's just like a condition. It's like a psychological fact about our brains.
Gotcha.
There's a name for it, but I just don't remember. But it's like
But does that really make sense to you, though? So you take off your glasses,
that's what I'm saying.
put on your
Humans
glasses.
don't care about sense. They just enjoy the idea of a superhero. and
Guess
they
who
don't care
wrote
about
that
it.
fact? Guess who wrote that fact?
Who?
People that wrote about Superman comics, because they wanted to cover up for everything. David, I disagree. All right, if you were to put on glasses and go out, on a motorcycle, beating the shit out of people, I would notice you right away, because your fat ass can't touch anyone. All right. See, if you were to put on glasses and do any of that shit, I would notice you right away.
That's not my
All right?
argument. My
Not
argument
even
is
if
that
I were enjoying, as gay as that sounds. Not even if I were enjoying you. Alright?
What the actual shit? What the actual shit?
Future David, when you're gonna be cropping this, just make sure you just crop it, you know?
Yeah, all of this out. All of this.
Alright, okay. The point is that doesn't really make sense.
No, but
Alright, and we're gonna leave it as
let me keep it. That's what I'm saying. Humans allow it to not make sense.
Okay, gotcha.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it makes sense. I'm saying the humans let it not make sense.
Also,
They don't care about
Did you
sense.
watch Black Lightning?
Of course.
Yeah, did you enjoy it?
It's good.
Now, tell me what the first season is about. Alright, just describe the first season for me.
An ugly black albino dude is a mob.
Black albino?
Yeah. He's black and
You're not talking about Black Lightning.
No. I'm talking about the other dude, the white
Tavius?
what?
Tavius?
I don't know what his name is.
Tavius or whatever.
The one has like a huge
Yeah.
beard and he's black but he's like white because he's albino.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And like the whole show is about this ugly ass dude, like the most ugliest dude I've seen in my life, that just hates this black dude for no reason.
Ugliest dude in your life. Did you see that beard, bro?
Exactly, it's
So
ugly.
hot, bro. It's just, you know. I found men so much more attractive recently, you know.
I think he's going through a phase of men. I think everybody understands what I mean. We're all adults here.
Yes. This is 2019. It's fine to speak.
Sometimes I don't feel comfortable sitting in the room with them.
Alright. Anyway.
Sometimes it can be very weird.
So basically, this black dude. Now we're not being racist. It's actually the entire show. We're just like talking about black dudes.
Yeah, the show is black people. You can't
Legit.
ignore that.
When I first heard about Black Lightning, I heard it from a group of friends. We're like, "Yo, you must watch Black Lightning." I'm like, "Yo, Black Lightning? He must be like some legendary guy. He has like Black Lightning. You know, he zaps people and it's like super powerful." I see like the lightning is regular. The guy is black. The lightning is fine. Alright, so like the whole point is there's a bunch of these black dudes. Alright, now we're not being racist once again.
No,
At
we're
least
not.
I'm not. David's like a really
I have friends who are black, and I respect them, and they're good friends.
yes.
Yes. I hope you enjoyed this somewhat unusual, maybe a bit all over the place episode, but we just thought we would try something new. Leave a comment, leave a like, sub,
And make sure to
spread the word.
We reviewed most of the shows.
Oh, and
alright?
subscribe
And make
to our
sure
Instagram channels, comedians_on_topic.
yes.
Yes.
And make sure the shows that we watched, make sure to comment and say which one you like the most and which one makes more sense to you. And which one we should talk more into. Because
Leave a comment, leave
this
some
is a good
ideas
topic,
on
you
future
know?
episodes.
yes.
We want to know what you think we should discuss.
Yes.
Your opinion values to us.
Because right now we're like blank on stuff, so we really care about your opinion.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
important.
Have a good day.